Hello everyone, now we are going to solve the GATE previous year questions. This is the questions of GATE examinations 2019. So in the question what is written? The uniform thin disk of 1 mass kilogram and radius 0.1 meter is kept on a surface as shown in figure. Here you can see the diagram. Spring stiffness K1. K1 value is given, that is 400 Newton per meter, is connected to the disk center. This is the center of the disk. Okay. And another spring of stiffness K2 is 100 Newton per meter. Okay. This is K2 and this is the stiffness, and 100 Newton per meter is connected at the point B just above the point A on the circumference of the disk. Initially, both the springs are unstressed. Okay. Assume pure rolling of the disk for the small disturbance. For the small disturbance from the equilibrium, natural frequency of vibrations, that means omega n, we have to calculate. Okay, round of 1 decimal places. So now we need to apply the torque method. We know that torque method is what? When you apply the torque method, you have to provide some small disturbance from the system. So let us assume that this disk is going to be rotated through a small angular displacement theta to the left, like that. Okay, so we are going to consider the motion about point of contact. So this is point of contact C. Okay, so there will be a theta in that directions, and inertial torque would be opposite to that, I theta double dot. And there will be a spring, due to this spring K1, there will be a, here I'm going to write here in that directions the torque due to the first spring, so that would be K1 theta into r. Okay, because we are taking the moment about this, theta r multiply r. Okay, and for the second spring this force will be in that direction, so the torque because of this second springs, that would comes out to be k2 theta into 2r. You can say this is 2r. This is arc basically. Okay, this would be the arc basically covered by the spring, and multiply we can consider the torque, so that would be 2r, force multiply 2r. Okay, so now we just have to rearrange the these for this torque in the equations. So we know that what is the equations, I theta double dot plus, because all are in the same direction of rotations in the clockwise, so consider I theta double dot plus k1 r square theta plus k2 2r whole square theta is equal to 0. Because of these two springs are having different stiffness, so we cannot add both of them. Okay, so that's why, because it is k1 and this is k2. So just rearrange these equations, you will get I theta double dot plus k1 r square theta plus k2, or you can write it as 4k2, because it will, when you remove this square, you will get 4 k2 r square theta equal to 0. Now we know that this would becomes I theta double dot plus k1 plus 4k2 r square theta is equal to 0. So when you compare these equations with the general equations, you will find out that theta double dot plus k1 plus 4k2 r square upon I theta is equal to 0. Okay, so that means this term, this is basically the omega square value. We all know that this is basically the omega n square. Okay, so we just have to put this value here. So that means omega n becomes under root of k1 plus 4k2 r square upon I. What is the value of moment of inertia? C. We are considering torque about point C, so that's why the moment of inertia would be about C. So you can calculate it separately. IC basically is equal to IG plus M multiply this distance. This is basically R. So this is mr square, and this is a disk. It is given in the question. This is a disk, and for the disk, moment of inertia about its center, this is mr square by 2. Mr square by 2 plus mr square. So you will get IC is equal to 3 by 2 mr square. This is the moment of inertia about point of contact. So you can have to put here 3 by 2. That means it will multiply with here mr square. So this and this will cancel out. You just have to put the value of mass and the spring stiffness that is given in the question. Okay, so we can find out the natural frequency omega n, that is equal to under root of 2, and this is 400. K1 is 400 plus 4 multiply K2 is 100. Okay, upon mass is there is a 3 and multiply mass is 1 kilogram. So when you solve this, you will get the value using calculator. When you solve these equations, you will get the value 23.9 radian per second. So approximately 24 radian per second. So this would be the final answer. However, it is an integer type question, so they will give you the range like 23 to 24. Okay, so this is the answer, 23.9 radian per second. I hope you will understand the solution of that question. Thank you.